What's up, gorgeous people? It's Amber. Welcome back to my channel. I know that I said I was going to rotate the shoes and the crafts every other week, but I was at work on Saturday and my manager was like, I love those boots. So those are like my favorite boots that you've worn so far. And then it just dawned on me. I'm sure she didn't even know at the time, but she knows how crazy I am. And I was just like, oh my gosh, that gives me an idea. Why don't I do a video on spiked shoes / boots? And here we are. So today I'm going to talk to you about some of the spiked shoes and boots that I have in my shoe collection. Now, I know that I said I was going to try to pare my videos down, but I tried to grab all the ones that I could see. These by far are not all of them. As you know, I have over 500 pairs of shoes. So again, it's just, there is no way that I'm going to grab every single spiked pair that I have in my closet. I don't even know where they all are. So, you know, I grabbed 10 pairs for today. 2 of them are the same style, but different colors. So there's not as many multiple colors and shoes this time, so I have a little bit more of a variety for you guys, and I hope that you enjoy what I'm about to share with you. So without further ado, let's get into this thing. Okay, so as you guys know, I always like to start these videos with my least favorite pair of shoes or boots or whatever it is I'm talking about. So we're gonna start with this pair. This pair is a 5-inch pair of, and believe it or not, it is a work boot style shoe. So, you know, that's usually my absolute fave. But the reason why I don't like this one is because of the fit. It's a little tight and it just doesn't, like through here, normally the square toe is very comfortable for me, but for some reason, the way that this shoe was built, it's just not as comfortable. So I honestly don't know if I've ever actually worn these out yet, which is funny because I do wear all of my shoes, but I think because these are so tight is the reason why I haven't. And I do know the whole, you know, put the water in the baggie, stick it in the boot, put it in the freezer type situation. So I will do that, but I just haven't done that with these yet. Anyways, these ones are a 5-inch heel, and it's a chunky heel. I love the style. I think it's super cute. The brown is great. Then you have all of these nice spikes here, and these spikes actually aren't very sharp. Now, some of the other pairs that I'm going to show you, the spikes are pretty sharp, and they could actually really hurt somebody. But, and then they have these smaller, like, ones going in here that, you know, they're not really spiked at all, but these are the major spiked part of the boot. I love how they have all of the accents concentrated right here in the back, and you're going to see that on pretty much every pair that I show you. It's pretty much concentrated either here on the back or on the front, a little bit on the bottom of the front and the back. So that's pretty much how they're all designed, which I think is smart when you're wearing something like this, because this is difficult to wear. Make no mistake, these will hurt you. I mean, these are, yes, it's a decorative thing, but they definitely will hurt you. So with this pair, overall, it would probably be good if the fit was better. So I'm not sure if it's the, I don't even know who makes this shoe. Vintage. I don't know who that maker is. I'm sure most of you don't either, because most of the shoes that I buy are from Gabe's or AMI Clubwear, so they're not name brand. This pair, I think, cost me a whopping $5 at Gabe's. So great pair of boots, but overall not something that I would suggest just because of the fit alone. Now, if you can find something in this style that's this fabulous and it fits you great, go for it. Otherwise, we're going to move on because I've talked enough about this boot. So let's go into the next one. Okay, so we're going to move on to this lovely number. This one is fabulous. I mean, look at this bright, shiny gold color. So great. I love this one, actually. This is a 5.5-inch chunky heel, open-toed, awesome shoe that I got at Gabe's for, I'm going to guess here, guys, because it was a little while ago, so it was probably about $6 or $7. That's on average how much their shoes are. So I'm guessing that's how much I paid. I love this. Has the nice spikes here all throughout, and then they have different variations in sizes. So we have like the really, you know, thick, bigger ones, and then it goes to like a medium-sized spike. They don't go to like too much smaller than the medium-sized spike, but on top of that, they have these nice little studs in here, and then they put these great big gaudy gems. And And again, you guys know how loud and crazy I am with my stuff. So these, of course, screamed, Amber, you must buy me. So I did. And these are actually really comfortable. This is a very comfortable shoe to wear. Obviously with the chunky style heel, 5.5 inches isn't bad. You know, of course I prefer a 6-inch heel, but 5.5 inches isn't bad. Love the metallic gold. So great. This is a great shoe. And what I love about these studs is they're not too, like, I don't know, I guess harmful, so to speak, as some of the other ones that I'm going to show you a little bit later. But you do need to be careful when you wear these because, you know, when you rub against, I'll show these in another pair a little bit later, you know, if you rub against the other shoe by any chance, it will scrape, you know, the side of the shoe. I mean, these are studs. These are pointed studs, you know, so of course that type of thing is going to happen. So other than that, this is a great shoe. Not only do I have it in this fabulous gold color, but I also have this fabulous silver color. So great. Metallic silver. Everything else is the same. Nice big gaudy gems, the studs, and this one has like little, I don't think the other one, oh no it did. It had these little like, I don't know, round studded things in here. So all this is really cool. Love it. This is a great shoe. Again, super comfortable. So if you see anything in this style, I definitely would suggest it because the studs aren't too crazy on this one. Yeah, great shoe. Let's move on. Okay guys, now we're going to move on to this fabulous number. Now the studs on this one, make no mistake, with me holding it here, I feel like it's cutting my hand open, truly. Like these are pretty sharp. I do absolutely love the style of this shoe. I mean, as if the studs aren't crazy enough for most people, like that would be enough. You don't need all this additional craziness up top. But again, I'm super loud in my wardrobe, so that is what I go for. So now we have these nice, I guess the rubber band type style in the front here. Nice mint green, which is great. And this is like a tribal style shoe, and it's got tons of bright colors in here. The pink, the purple, you know, the yellow. This is a great shoe. The only issue is what the heck are you going to wear it with? So I have not worn this shoe very often, although I absolutely love this shoe. I got this on amiclubwear.com. It was $10, and you know, it zips up in the back. Everything is great about it. I love how loud it is and everything. It's just hard for me to find things to wear with this. So 9 times out of 10, I'm wearing it with like a solid black outfit, or if I can find a green, which is super rare, and maybe a gray would even look great. I don't know. I mean, I guess if I wanted to just do a nice extreme pop of color on the bottom of my outfit with these shoes, I could just wear pink and then do like, bam, here's some nice green for you. You know, I mean, fashion is whatever you want it to be. So I mean, I guess the possibilities could be endless in that aspect. But when you're buying a shoe like this, just keep in mind, do I have anything in my closet that I'm going to be able to wear with this? You know, because if you don't, then you really bought a shoe that's just going to kind of sit there, which is not the point of shoes. So overall, definitely suggest this shoe. Just be careful because these are sharp. Make no mistake, they will hurt you. Very much so. So other than that, this is a 6-inch heel. Not sure if I mentioned that. Loving the fact that it's a 6-inch heel. We have all the studs and the spikes here at the top and the back of the heel. Looks great. Awesome shoe. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so I'm moving on to this shoe. Very similar to the other shoe that I just showed you. Again, amiclubwear.com is where I got these. We have the same exact design with all of the spikes here in the front and the top. The only difference with this shoe is it's just like your traditional, you know, style stiletto shoe. This is also a 6-inch heel. Loving that part about it. And this is like a pop art kind of thing going on here with the black and the pink. Now, I actually have a lot of things in my closet that I can wear this with because I have a lot of black, I have a lot of pink. So, I mean, the versatility of the shoe for me works out well. Loving the pop art style designs. You're going to see a few more pairs that are like this. I think this is a great shoe. Really don't have anything else to say about it because it is so similar to the one that I just showed you. So we're just going to move on. Okay, so now we have this one. Loving this one. So now we do not have the spike detail in the front of the shoe. It's only in the back of the shoe here. Same type of design that it was with the ones that I just showed you. This particular one I got at Gabe's, and it was $8 at Gabe's. And I fell in love with all of these, you know, tacky gems here in the front. Loving it. great shoe. So now we have all of these wonderful gems in the front. We have just the spikes just in the back. So it's like, I guess it's kind of tacky elegant, I guess you could say, in the front. And then boom, we got some serious rocker, hardcore type person in the back. So it's a multi-personality shoe, I guess you can say. I love it. It's totally my style all the way around. The rocker vibe and the tacky elegant. Totally me. Screamed Amber, you must buy me. So obviously this is clearly one of my, we're getting into where I'm getting into my more favorite shoes. I love how I have the shoe walking. Why I did that, I don't know. Let's just move on with this. At any rate, this is definitely one of my favorite pairs. I love how they designed this. This is a great shoe, and it is also a 6-inch heel. I keep forgetting to mention that. I'm going to try to mention that at the very beginning when I'm talking about the shoe, but we'll see how the rest of the video goes. Let's move on to the next one. Okay guys, we're moving on to this. I love this one as well. Now again, all of the spike detail is in the back, just as it was with the couple of pairs that I just showed you. But this is also like a pop art style shoe, only it's like black and white. So cute. And it has the nice open toe in the front. This is a 6.5-inch heel on the back here. And this has like a gold tint to it. Not sure if that's reading on the camera, but this is not silver. It's like silver/gold tint. I don't know, super cool. And then we have studs that go all the way up the sides here, a nice bow in the front with the studs here on top of the bow. Super cute. I mean, I love this. This is a super comfortable shoe to wear. I did not measure the plat for you guys, but it looks like it's about a 2 to a 3-inch plat right here. So that's standard for, a 6-inch shoe like this. So yeah, this is a great shoe. Super comfortable, sling back heel, open toe, pop art, studs. What more do you need? Fabulous shoe. AMIClubwear.com, $10. Can't beat it. Let's move on. Okay guys, you would think that this one would be at the end because I love this shoe. This is a fabulous shoe. Again, the stud details in the back. This is a 6-inch heel, and the stud details in the back with like the silver/gold thing going on here, but it's a pop art style with color. Oh my gosh, this is such a fabulous shoe. When I wore this shoe, the couple of times that I've worn it, as you can see, I definitely have worn this shoe because it is one of my favorites. You would think that I would have a hard time finding things to match this one, but it's actually quite easy. I guess because of the tones of the colors, it makes it easier for me to find things to wear with this in my closet. I mean, it doesn't have to just be black. We have this wonderful green. We got the blue. There's tons of options with this shoe, and I love that it's like a color pop art style. So cute. I get tons of compliments. I mean, you can see this shoe when you're walking down the street from really far away because of all the great detail and the colors and the shapes and the craziness. I love this. I don't think they needed the studs here in the front. I think it would have took away from the fabulous prints and things they have going on with this shoe. So the fact that the studs are only in the back, I keep saying studs, but they're spikes. You know what I mean. It's fine. So the spikes are only in the back of the shoe. And that way it just, was able to accentuate this great detail that they have going on with all of the, the shapes and the colors and the pop art style. Loving this shoe. One of my faves. So now you know that we're getting close to the end, because if this is one of my faves, then the next couple of pairs have to be so fabulous compared to this one. We'll see. Let's move on. Okay, so this pair here, you guys did see me show you on my extreme shoe video that I did a while back, but I wanted to include it on this video as well because the spike detail on the back of the shoe is absolutely stunning. I mean, it is fabulous. These are huge, huge spikes that they have going all the way down here, and it looks so awesome with this heelless vibe that they got going on. So we're going curving in here with the spikes and coming back out. Love this. And these spikes actually are not very, like pointed at all, so they really don't hurt as bad as some of the other ones. And then we have the wonderful spike detail in the back here. This is a 6-inch heelless shoe, fabulous gold metallic, and it is a Mary Jane style shoe here. Loving this one. I got this one at Gabe's, and I forget how much I said in my other video. I'm guessing it was around $10. I'm not really sure, so don't, knock me for that because I have so many pairs. How can I remember them all unless I leave the tags on every single pair? But this is actually a Fredericks of Hollywood shoe. Fabulous, right? I got this one at Gabe's. Loving it. So I figured I would share it again this time because of the spiked detail, and this being a spiked shoe video, it just had to be part of it. So now we're going to move on to my two absolute favorite pairs of spiked shoes. Okay guys, so I know this is a little crazy because I have a completely different outfit on. I actually decided to put some earrings and some jewelry on. Yeah. So how about I just finished filming this video, and as I was walking out of my shoe room, because that's where I film, spoiler alert. So anyways, as I was walking out of my shoe room, I was like, oh my gosh, I did not include this pair of shoes. So I'm going to just pop back in here. We're going to include an 11th pair of shoes. So I told you there was 10 pairs in the video. Now there's 11 because this pair is way too fabulous to pass up. Ta-da! So here it is. This definitely needed to be added to the spiked shoe collection video. This is a fabulous one. This is a 6.25 inch fabulous clear chunky heel, and then we have gold spikes in the front of the shoe only. Normally if you have the gold spike detail, it's only in the back of the shoe, but on this shoe they decided to put it in the front. And what I love about this is that it's not a super spiky hurt yourself type of spike in the front of the shoe. I think it's a really cool detail. I get a lot of looks when I wear these shoes because they are very odd, very different, with the clear heel and spikes in the front of the shoe. And it's black, so, you know, I can wear it with a ton of different things. I did buy this one at Gabe's for $5, and it was several years ago, so they probably don't have them anymore. If you can find a pair somewhere, good for you. But anyway, I just had to include this shoe in the collection. So now we're going to move on to my two favorite pairs, I think is where I'm going to insert this in the video. And yeah, so you know, I couldn't pass up including this in this video because I love this shoe as well. So here you go. Let's move on to the last two fabulous pairs. Okay, so we're going to start with these ones. Woo! I love these. We have the fabulous chevron print. As if that isn't loud enough in itself, we have the wonderful spike detail along the bottom of the shoe and the back of the shoe. This is, again, the really sharp spiked type of spikes. Sharp spiked type of spikes. Fabulous. So yeah, these are really sharp. So you have to be careful when you walk with these because it will damage the other shoe. And this last pair that I'm going to show you what happens if you don't walk right, which I apparently don't walk right with those shoes, I guess, because I damaged them. So just make sure that you're paying attention to how you're walking with a pair of shoes like these, because these spikes will rub against the other shoe. And again, these are sharp, so they will damage the other shoe. So you got to be careful when you're walking with a pair of shoes like this. They look fabulous. They are fabulous. But just be careful with how you walk. Make sure that you're I guess making a wider stride than you normally would. You know, like walking like normal, you're going to spread yourself apart a little bit more so that you can walk a little bit better with a shoe like this, because you're going to damage your other shoe if you don't. But I love this one. This is like a mid-calf boot. I got this on amiclubwear.com for $10. Loving the bold chevron black and white print. Tons of things that you can wear this with. I mean, this looks great with a like a hot pink outfit, and you put these on the, you know, on the bottom, of course, because that's where everybody wears shoes. So anyways, you have a hot pink outfit, you put this pop of chevron that's black and white on the bottom. This is so fire. Loving these shoes. These are hands down one of my favorite pairs. Up against this next pair, they are very close, but the next pair is hands down my favorite. So let's get to it. Okay, the grand finale for my spiked shoes extravaganza is this pair. Oh my god, do you not love this? This is like old Vogue magazine prints on this boot. Fabulous! Genius! I actually might take some magazines and make a DIY of a boot or a shoe like this on this channel. I think that's a fabulous idea. You know, I could totally pull that off. Yes, we're going to do that. Moving on to this fabulous boot. I love. Oh, did I say I love this? Because I love this boot. So anyways, you have all of this. As I said before, these are really sharp. Okay, so if you do not pay attention to how you walk in this boot, you're going to damage it. As I did right here. Can you see that? Totally sucks, man, because I love these shoes. This is like I don't know what material this is. I guess it's like a I don't even know what to call this. It's like a pleathery, plasticky, shiny material that damages pretty easily, I guess. if you don't pay attention to how you're walking. So the way that I'm going to fix this, as I have fixed this in the past, is I literally just, you know, look at this. Oh, this upsets me so much, guys. So anyways, I'm just going to take some glue and I'm just going to dab some glue in there, and then I'm just going to push it back down. And by the time you push it back down so many times and like try to gather all of it, you can't really tell that it's damaged as bad as it is right now. So I definitely will fix that, because these are definitely one of my favorites. I mean, as if you don't have enough going on with all the crazy detail of the magazine print. You have this, and then you have this and this. So they added all of this additional detail on this boot, on top of having the crazy magazine Vogue prints. See how it says Vogue? Loving it. Oh, so cute. And the spiked detail, they added all of this too. And like I said, this says, Amber, you must buy me. And these are comfortable, guys. Make no mistake. This is super comfortable boot with the design the way that it is. This one and the chevron one that I just showed you, so comfortable. 6.25 inch heel on these ones. Super cute. Love these ones. Probably, like I said, hands down, one of my favorite pair of boots. And these are the ones that I had on at work last week, where my boss was like, oh my gosh, these are fabulous. She didn't say fabulous, that's how I talk, but she loved the boots. So let's just put it that way. Nonetheless, again, favorite pair. Let's do the outro. We're done with this thing. Okay guys, so that was a snippet of some of the fabulous spike shoes that I have in my collection. I just want to note, if you decide that you want to buy a spiked pair of shoes, like I said, keep in mind that they are sharp. Yes, it is a decorative element on a shoe, but it is sharp, and you need to pay attention to how you're walking and even where you sit, because I was at the dentist office one time in a pair of my spiked shoes, and I damaged their vinyl chair. Whoops. Just saying, pay attention to what you're wearing, because like the spike went through the chair and left little tiny holes. Whoops. I don't think they charged me any extra for my dental work, but yeah. So again, pay attention to how you're walking, and you know, things that you're rubbing against, whatever, because like I said, make no mistake, it is a decorative element, but at the same time, it is definitely a dangerous decorative element, if that makes sense. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell, like, share, do all of those things to help other people find this channel. Thanks so much for taking the time to check this out, and I'll catch you next time. Bye! Okay, so we're going to start with this pair, but before I get started, you know, I just realized I don't have any earrings on. Fabulous, right? Totally forgot to put my jewelry on for this video, but I didn't want to do an intro with jewelry and then start going the rest of the video with jewelry. I thought it would be kind of flow wrong, and my intro worked out so well the first try, so I thought, I'm just going to roll this video without earrings. So we're going to get on to this boot. And it is a work boot style, so shocker, it's not one of my favorite ones. The reason why I don't like this one is because I lost my train of thought. Fabulous. Okay, so we're going to jump on to this lovely number here. This is a nice open toe style, and I forgot to measure the heel. So I have to do it. These shoes are fabulous, and they are definitely one of my favorites because they are heelless, which, you know, I love the heelless style shoe. This pair here, oh my gosh, I didn't measure it.